Hello and welcome to the Tuesday episode of Scarlet Scoop. I'm your host Amanda Vaughn and here are today's top stories. On Tuesday morning, Ohio State sent out a Buckeye alert to campus stating that a bomb threat was reported targeting a bus stop near Ohio Stadium. They found that threat to be not credible. Later on Tuesday, there was a threat to the Fisher College of Business that, according to university spokesman Dan Hedman, they also do not believe is credible. Hedman also told the Lantern that police are continuing to investigate the situation. Also on Tuesday morning, the pharmacy library on South Campus was evacuated. However, this was due to an unrelated fire alarm, according to Hedman. The presidential election is in 34 days. Well, Lantern TV sat down with Associate Professor of Political Science Nathaniel Swigger to get some advice for students weighing their options this November.
I always encourage young people to vote and get involved, and even if you don't particularly like the candidates in a given year, you should still turn out to vote. And the only bit of advice that I ever give young voters is the same advice that I give to any voters. Decide what's important to you and vote for the candidates that actually support that. And you can find this stuff out. You can go to candidates' websites and see, all right, what do they actually want to do? How will this affect me, the things that I care about? Because your vote, we often think of it as a symbolic thing, but a vote is functional. You are deciding what kind of world you want to live in and what direction you want the country to go. So figure out what's the best way to achieve that and do that. Move that forward. Make the world what you want it to be.
For more on the election, check back to Lantern TV in late October for extended election coverage featuring political experts, student organizations, and more. This week, the Office of Student Life is holding Leadership Week on campus. Lantern TV reporter William Koseleski brings us more on the reasoning behind these events, as well as what makes them beneficial to students.
So the idea to start Leadership Week came from looking at some of our campus data. And what we saw in that was that Ohio State students feel that leadership can be an exclusive topic, but we really believe that every student at Ohio State has the potential to be an incredible leader. And so by framing leadership in more inclusive and accessible terms, we're hoping to really get students connected with leadership education across the campus.
Awesome. I think throughout the week there's a lot of programs which are things that any student can really use for their lifelong lessons. So like for example with Scarlet and Gray Financial, just kind of like learning a little bit about budgeting and being able to apply that to like the rest of our college and even after college, just kind of skills that are kind of lifelong.
Well, that's all we have for today's show. Make sure to tune into Lantern TV every day for all of your OSU campus and sports updates. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.